Long before anyone had ever heard of the Blair Witch movie, the woods outside Burkittsville, Maryland already had a reputation. The locals talked about the Black Hills Forest, a place where people went missing without a trace, and where search parties sometimes came back with stories nobody wanted to hear. The oldest written account dates back to the 1880s, when a young girl disappeared near a rocky outcrop known today as Coffin Rock. A full rescue team went out looking for her. Hours later, the searchers themselves vanished. When a second team finally found them, the men were lying on the rock in strange, ritual-like positions. There were markings carved into the trees around them, symbols no one recognized. The moment the rescuers ran back to town to get help, the bodies vanished. The legend deepened in the early 1800s with a recluse named Kate, accused of witchcraft by the townspeople. Some said she lured children into the woods. Others claimed she cursed anyone who crossed her path. When she disappeared during a harsh winter, people thought the problem was over. But strange things continued. Children began reporting a rotted-out cabin deep in the forest in a place they called the Blair House. They described seeing a pale woman standing in the doorway, hair covering her face, whispering to them in a language they didn't know. Adults who went looking for the house never found it. The building seemed to appear only to children, and only once. By the time the reports reached local newspapers in the early 1900s, parents were already warning each other. Today, Coffin Rock still draws hikers, ghost hunters, and documentary crews. Some come back with nothing. Others refuse to talk about what they experienced. One park ranger reported seeing a line of people standing on the rock at dusk, motionless, perfectly still. When he blinked, they were gone. Photographers claim that images taken near the rock sometimes show shadowy figures behind the trees or out-of-place stick formations hanging from branches, and there are still missing person cases in the area. Many search parties report hearing children laughing in the distance, a woman crying softly, footsteps that circle their campsite all night long. The Blair House, the witch named Kate, the ritualized disappearances. It all ties back to one truth the locals still believe. The woods remember everything, and some say that what started at Coffin Rock never really stopped.